Hi, I'm Jon Abramowitz, and I'm delighted to serve as the Editor-in-Chief of the Journal of Obsessive-Compulsive and Related Disorders, or JOCRD. We're the first journal that's dedicated exclusively to publishing research and clinical papers on OCD and related disorders. What are the related disorders? These are things like body dysmorphic disorder, impulse control disorders like trichotillomania, some tic disorders, problems like hoarding, maybe OCD personality disorder. Actually, the boundaries are unclear between OCD and some of these other problems, and one of the goals of JOCRD is to publish research working on trying to establish exactly what are the boundaries between OCD and some of these other disorders. The journal has an editorial board that has over 40 people, and we also have 6 associate editors. They represent the fields of psychology and psychiatry, and this is an international journal. The associate editors are Dan Stein, who is in South Africa, Naomi Feinberg, who is in the UK, Steve Taylor, who's in Canada, and also here in the United States we have Dean McKay, John Grant, and also Eric Storch. Similarly, our editorial board is worldwide and comprised of people who are in the fields of psychology, psychiatry, related fields. They have backgrounds and interests in OCD in children and adolescents, up to OCD and related disorders in the elderly. And we have an interest in publishing papers on treatment, on experimental psychopathology, on what are some of these boundary issues between OCD and some of these other disorders. We're interested in papers looking at any area of OCD and related disorders from any perspective: psychological, biological, genetics. We're interested in imaging papers. We are interested in studies that study clinical samples as well as studies of non-clinical or analog samples that are becoming more and more difficult to publish in some of the field's leading journals. We're interested in those analog studies. We believe that they're very important to advancing the field. So we very much look forward to considering your manuscripts. You know, in the DSM-5, there's going to be a new category of a new diagnostic category called the Obsessive-Compulsive and Related Disorders, and our journal maps on extremely well to this new diagnostic category. We look forward to considering your papers, and certainly feel free to drop an email to me if you have any questions about whether something you're considering might be appropriate for the journal. Thanks.